Prior to the tornado fires or fire-nado, whatever you want to call these, I don't want to be cute with these names. If I had talked to people before about weather control and weather manipulation, I don't think anybody would have even given me the time of the day. They would have said, you're out of your mind, you're nuts, you're crazy. But now it's very easy for them to understand weather systems being controlled because there's something about these fires, not only fires, but weather. They're saying the Santa Ana winds are one thing, but they're talking about Santa Ana winds coming in at hurricane levels? What? What does it take for people to realize there's something going on here? Storms are now being summoned by human technology. And this is something which you can say, well, that's crazy. Dan Wigington and others at geoengineering.org, geoengineeringwatch.org have been talking about this. Droughts induced and exacerbated by precision mechanisms and tools and the likes. Climates altered through geoengineering. We don't call them chemtrails. Chemtrails, that's a thing of the past. Don't ever call it chemtrails. Don't ever say that. Science fiction is now science reality. This isn't just some kind of a joke. Geoengineering combats climate change issues. They're telling you they're doing this. This is a stratospheric solar radiation management, carbon dioxide removal. They're telling you this. The dimming, and I mean, this has been going on forever. Cloud seeding, triggering artificial rainfall. They've been doing this since Operation Popeye, Operation Storm Fury, silver iodide, and the risks of weather manipulation and misuse and abuse. And also, it's not nice to fool Mother Nature. Remember that years ago, that wonderful little admonition from the folks at Chiffon? I get my guidance from margarine commercials of the 70s. This is critical. The Vietnam War's Operation Popeye. This is incredible. Remember this? This has been going on. China's been doing this. Military using cloud seeding and the like. Make mud, not war. Remember that classic one? This is. What if I were to tell you that I would be able one day to force, to target tectonic plates? All of these faults have been recognized in the areas. All of a sudden, faults, geographic, these fractures. But what if I could go out way into the Pacific, direct some kind of a Tesla wave right at some perfect tectonic juncture and let her rip? Think about this. I could use it. I could start tsunamis and the like. I could extend later on monsoons. This would be the greatest weapon ever. Environmental modification should be and is banned as warfare by many various globalist conventions and the like. China's spending $1 billion in weather control systems. Look at the weather balloons. The UAE generates artificial rain with drones as well. And there's ethical, I know nobody cares about ethics, but this is happening right now. Altered rainfall disrupting neighboring regions. Geopolitical tensions now from weather manipulations, weather technologies extending beyond borders, artificial storms, and artificial fires. And I haven't gone into anything involving DEW or direct energy weapons, which people love to talk about. They love this. But there's something that is so, and you don't feel like you have to be able to identify it. We still have, regarding cloud seeding, still, remember, this is different. But the real reason people have to ask themselves questions is, why would they want this to happen? Why would they want this to happen? Why? There are globalist plans, globalist provisions, globalist ideas, globalist projects that are in the offing. And I have been, please sign up for my newsletter. But I have told you specifically what's going on. You've got the Olympics coming in 2028. You've got people wanting to show the world how LA is going to be this bastion, this testament to this new digital 15-minute city. Do you hear what I'm saying? These 15-minute cities, this is part and parcel of World Economic Forum, UN. This is this global insanity, and nobody knows about it. If I have to go in and buy out property to do this, I can't. Nobody's going to allow me to come in. Do you know the infrastructure to start digging up things and stacking homes in these weird modular sky? Where they stack people above retail stores for walkability, bikeability. I can't do that unless I can start from scratch. And then it's a different story. Then it's a different story completely. The dangers of mismanagement, the dangers of something going wrong. This is incredible. And nobody is even, they're not talking about it, because if you do, you're a lunatic. Weather manipulation, but also exacerbating and using systems which are already there, deliberately setting up excuses, reasons to blame everything from some crazy guy with an arson blowtorch to deforestation or bad forestry policies to plans to it's almost like they were just setting this up. But to light that fire, to get it going, the enormity, it's one thing for you to say, okay, there's some winds, but 3, 4, 5 fires starting simultaneously all over the place. And this story about, well, it's the embers. Do you believe that? Do you believe that Beverly Hills is going up because of something in the hills? Do you think that practically? Does that make sense to you? Do you believe that these fires can't be stopped once they start? That drone technology works? They're playing you for a fool. They're playing us for a fool. And we're not going to put up with it. And speaking of which, did you know that 87% of the people who watch this channel don't subscribe? I don't know what to do about that. That still blows me away. Do me a great favor, my friend. Subscribe to this channel and comment as you see fit.